Hello everyone, my name is Yu-Shan. I'm going to present the analysis for the world export value from 1996 to 2016. Let's start with the world export trends here. We can see that the trend is slowly going up at the beginning, and around 2002 it started to go up faster and faster. Suddenly in 2008 there is a big drop, but in a year it gets back and keeps going up, and in 2014 there is another drop but smaller. So I think the drop is because of the world economic crisis in 2008, and the smaller one is because of the oil crash in 2014. Next, I'm interested in the export value for each country. So basically, it is better for a country to maximize their export because it could increase the wealth of a nation. So I like to know the countries which has been in top 5 position in export. Let's look at the map. So the country that is filled with the color are top 5 of the year. Legend here represent the export value. The darker the color, the higher the export value. And I filter the rank 1 to 5 of the export for each year. We can see some changes here, and some countries have remained in top 5. Quickly look at it again. Let's get a closer look at the rank trends and export for these countries. These 6 countries all had been in top 5 position. First, China. We can see since 2003, it started to get in top 5 and keep growing up. In 2013, it even beat USA and become number 1. Second, France. There's no big change for France. It's been around for number 4 and number 5. Third, Germany. Germany looks quite good. It had kept in top 3. And next one, Japan. Japan's rank trend seems to going down. And next, UK. UK's like France. They both kept around number 4 and number 5. The last one is United States. Just like what we thought, it's always in the first place, except for 2013 to 2015. Next, I'm curious about the kinds of export. So I had 2 categories here. The first one is merchandise export, which just means goods export. And the second one, service export, which includes all kinds of service sold. For example, if USA companies sold a machine to other country, they probably send their technicians to do the installation and the consulting. In that case, those service belongs to export service. So these are the trends in merchandise export and service export for the 6 countries. The green color is merchandise export, and the blue color is the service export. To make a comparison, I also have a world average merchandise and service export trends here. We can tell that normally the merchandise value is far above the service value, and these 6 countries all have merchandise export more than service export. And we can see that China and Germany have a very big portion of merchandise export, and compared to others, UK and the USA have more service export. This seems to make sense to me since these 2 countries usually provide more service to others, such as some high-tech service. Now that we know mostly merchandise export is more than service export, I'd like to know if there's any exception and why. So I make a calculation for all the countries, and here's my formula. Service export subtract merchandise export divided by merchandise export. In this way, I can get the difference rate for the service export and merchandise export. And here's the result. I only filter the positive rate because it means that their service export is more than their merchandise export, and that's what we want. And I sorted by descending. And here are the top 5 countries: Palau, Cape Verde, Antigua and Barbuda, Maldives, and Grenada. From the result, we can get the insight that they all heavily rely on their tourist industry, and look at how beautiful these countries are. Thank you for listening. I hope everyone has a better understanding of the country by their export value.